Happy birthday, Claire. I love you and I'm so grateful for you. This is gonna be like a little 5-minute video. You could do more if you want, you could do less, but I'm just gonna help you go over the basics. I know you sit a lot like when you are working. So this is to help that. Also, this will help you just feel stronger and more mobile and more aligned and taller. And you can just apply these principles to whatever it is that you, whatever activity you decide to do anytime. So we're gonna focus, in this video, I'm gonna put it on 5 minutes. We're gonna focus on the cats and dogs motions because that helps the flexibility and the mobility of our spine function. So I'll show you the side view, and I know you said you had these resistance bands, so I'm using it. You can use it, you can ditch it, whatever you feel like. So when you do use it, make sure that there's always tension pushing outside, like from your thighs, even if the band is around your ankles. So you don't want your knees to be like collapsing in. You don't want your feet to be out either. You want your feet to be planted, rooted to the ground, and your knees right on top of your ankles. And that's where you're gonna stay. So for cats and dogs, what we wanna do, you wanna focus on having your hips start each movement and your arms and upper body are just gonna follow. So with the dog first, just with your hips, you're gonna tilt your hips forward so you're sticking your butt out. And when you do that, you'll feel your upper back want to just naturally move into place. So you squeeze your shoulder blades back together. You want to also pull them down and look up. So this is the dog, this is in full extension, and then use your hips to start the movement. First you want to tuck in your hips, and then you'll see that your upper back will follow and you want to round forward. And then you're just going to do it back and forth. So start from your hips, tilt your hips forward, stick your butt out, get that deep arch in your lower back, then your upper back will follow. Squeeze your shoulder blades together and pull them down. And look up, and then back again. Tuck in your hips, flatten that curve, round your upper back forward. So you're just gonna do a series of these, however much you wanna do, keeping the tension on the band. And as you do this, you also wanna focus on, like in this position especially, focus on pinching your shoulder blades back together and pulling them down so you have a really long neck. And then tuck it in, round it up. And when you round it, you don't want your shoulders up here. You want to always actively pull your shoulders down. So this is a series of standing cats and dogs, but it's those little tweaks that will completely change everything. Do as many of those as you want. Now, to add more to it, to your, especially to upper body, if you have one of these long resistance bands, you'll get a great workout in 5 minutes. You could do this anytime. Okay, so keeping the same alignment with your legs, I'll show you the back view. So you always want to keep some kind of tension on the band, your choice. So with a little bit of tension, you want to reach up as if someone's pulling your arms up to the ceiling. And with your arms straight, you want to pull your shoulder blades down and then pull your, and then pull your shoulders down. And then back up. And then down. So you're going to elevate your shoulders and then depress your shoulders and then bring your arms down. And that's something that will help shoulder mobility so much. So then we're gonna put it all together. Okay, so if you can only go down here, that's okay. Eventually, you'll be able to go further. So with cats and dogs, we'll have your arms up. You're gonna tilt your hips forward, stick your butt out, get that arch in your in your lower back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. And then you can bring your arms down if you want. You could bring it further back if you want. Whatever feels good for you. But as long as you're squeezing your shoulder blades back together, then you want to have your hips tuck in, get that curve in your back, bring your arms in front of you, pull your shoulders down from your ears, and you'll definitely feel the work going on. And then from your hips, tilt your hips forward, stick your butt out, get that arch in your lower back, and then you'll see that the spine will follow. Bring your arms back, reach up to the ceiling, depress your shoulder blades. You can bring it down again, or you can bring it back. And then have your hips start the movement. There. So just the longer you do this, the more like you'll get it, and then you'll just end up flowing and you'll feel fluid. So here's what that will look like. And we're already past 5 minutes. Okay. Hips forward, sticking your butt out, getting the arch, reaching up, full extension of the spine. Tilt your hips forward, tuck your hips in, have your upper body follow, and back down. Hips, upper body follows, squeeze shoulder blades together, hips, and of course, once this kind of feels like, oh, okay, a little bit easy, you'll definitely feel the mobility in your spine. Other variations to try out when you're still in the tension in your band. From here, you can always do this. You can always do that. You could always do like little lunges to the side. And if you do lunges to the side, make sure that your knee is still on top of your ankle, not bent in or bent out. Okay, that's a big thing to protect your knees and your ankle joints. Okay, I hope this helps. Give it a try. I love you. I'm thankful for our friendship. And happy 40th birthday to you. See you soon.